Hello world. Today is Tuesday, January 12th, 2025. This is another vlog, a 10-minute raw and edited talk about what is top of mind, a kind of public journal. And I think it's going to evolve into a kind of a meditation session. And a kind of a little bit of a personal spiritual practice. Kind of like on this island, hear a lot of birds, and like in the morning, like 6 a.m., you can hear them, 7 a.m., you can hear them, and they just chirp, and it's a way for them to talk, communicate. And for me, this is like my kind of that, but also it's me centering on myself, on what is most important, capturing what is a kind of a self-coaching session too. To like make the most of this time, make the most of the tools that I have. We have this amazing power of posting videos on the internet. Yesterday, had a talk by one of the early contributors to YouTube, and co-founder of Network School, Donovan. He was early on YouTube, early on Spotify, and then helped build Xiaomi in Beijing for about 10 years and built a global team, and gave a talk for an hour and a half, and it was precious. Lessons on how just working like as hard as the Chinese, which is spot on. And I went to China in 2019, and I was like, could see that. And I can feel it, and like feel that the kind of sensibility, just kind of how much it makes sense to just use your time that way, to work your butt off and be scientific and be go after your dreams of building the startup that you dream of, changing the world. Like that's, to me, that's just like so precious, like so precious. That's my purpose in life and my dream. And my response was like, I was taking a lot of handwritten notes, and I was feeling like, how do I get there? I've been trying to get there the past like 10 years, like, and my whole life I've been trying to get there. Like that's like my dream, to like build this kind of like startup like Xiaomi or like something. Or like now he's working at Network State, and like I want to like build something like that. And so what he did is like he worked with, partnered with, people he followed. That was his journey. And my question is like, what do I want to follow? What do I want to focus on? And I realized the last 4 years I've been exploring a lot, experimenting, getting ready, playing with ideas, exploring ideas, finding out what it means to build a startup like unique, and like find the right idea. And it's really about finding the right idea at the right time. And right now it's like, and for me, like, it's all about the human spirit, like, and humanism and art and science, and like Da Vinci, and like, Pythagoras talking about music connects us with our highest self. And it's about the art and science working together. Like, I remember seeing just like collage of memories, like seeing a photo book from University of Illinois at Chicago, from I think it was from the 70s, when I was helping my professor clean out his office, and we were going through all these books. And one book I took this beautiful book. It was a photo book, like just a snapshot of the campus in the 70s, early 70s, and you could feel that spirit, and like you can feel the times. And I almost cried. That it was like beautiful. And by the way, so what else is top of mind? Like, that's just a random memory, like random memory access. I guess the memory is about the spirit of America, and like which I am like part of, and we're all like in that context of, this is the evolution of technology and humanity, and like how we use tools and Apple. And so I was like using Vision Pro yesterday, So this is a public journal and kind of a meditation and centering of your thoughts to your intention. And I'll just go through the top highlights of the things he talked about, Donovan. One of them is like, you're gonna fuck up, but like do what you can. Like, you just focus on the present. And just be resilient. He was just like resilient, so resilient, like, and just work hard. And like, it's just incredible. His talk was just fucking incredible. And I'm just like, how the hell do I get there? How do I get there? And it's like you have to be like Steve Jobs about it. You have to like ask people for help. You have to be asking people for help. You have to be going to your goal. So I'm just thinking like, and last night I was just thinking like, what's the highest, what's like the Xiaomi of 2026? It's freaking like building software, AI building software. Your Cloud Code is like your personal all-in-one app, and then how about you do that on an EC2 instance, and you just have your little workspace there, and you just manage all these resources, and you just have this beautiful graphical. You have this user interface that allows you to use your hands and control all this giant stack, and it's like your personal software, and you have an automated visualization process of it. Like that's going to empower people. And so just imagine having this power of one person being able to create like a YouTube or a Google, and just like every day everybody has their own, everybody is a programmer, and that's really powerful. Like, you can build your own music apps. You can, and the real key thing is to have this beautiful user interface that allows people to get this feedback loop of seeing what's there, understanding the code, understanding what is possible, learning what is possible, discovering the APIs, the different models, parsing information, visualizing information. So I called it Hexley, and I pitched it like last Friday, and it's fucking awesome. So yesterday there was a talk at the Arc, and it was just fucking amazing. And it was just like, he's talking about, we're all like gathered in this beautiful room, and we're all talking about like, okay, what's the future of work when AI can do anything? Like, what are we going to be doing? What are people going to be paying us for? What are we going to be, what's money going to be, and what are we going to be doing? And we had these beautiful like, conversations, people like telling these perspectives, and some people got, excited, and it was beautiful. And I stood up and like did a bit of a performance in my Vision Pro, and like recorded a spatial video and talked about how we are tool makers, and we use the eye and the hand and the brain, together, and we'll just continue on, sailing on the seas of thought, as we're creating this kind of canoe. And perhaps Hexley is this kind of like canoe, this tool for us to navigate the infinite ocean of science that remains unexplored, as Newton said it. So that was beautiful. We also so today I had the burn. I went to the burn, and I woke up. I did not feel like waking up at 6:30. I was like, fuck. And I did my workout, and then it was beautiful. So, and I did yoga yesterday, and yeah, I talked about that. I think I really want to do like ecstatic dance. I just want to like max out like just hosting a lot of events. I want to do a public speaking event, have a theme around what's the future going to be like. I'm going to host a AI film premiere, and I'm going to create like a film premiere some of my own films and create some new films, make it very good. Create a film about like, what does Hexley look like? It's like very powerful. You can just like imagine like, this tool that will allow you to like generate this code, and in that cycle of building something, seeing it happen, and then changing something, talking, and then seeing it change, and having visualized of the back end. I think those are the key components of Hexley. And then like have and just build it on a desktop, on a web app, but also have it connected to Vision Pro. I used a lot of Vision Pro lately, like exploring my own photo album, which is like the ultimate like memory augmentation tool. And it was just like, it's so high quality, and so I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? What do I focus on? I haven't been able to focus on one project at all, but that doesn't mean I can't. that doesn't mean I can't find and pick one. And a friend asked me yesterday, are you going to pick one? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to pick one project. So I got to do that. And so right now I'm most bullish on, it's right. You got to pick the right idea. I think the highest value it's going to be at art and science. And if I can build this beautiful interface for people creating software, that's going to be enormous. It's going to be unicorn. So I'm going to fucking do that and like build the next Xiaomi and then ask for people for help. I have to be decisive, be sure that this is the direction I want to go to. I need a vision. I need to visualize it. I need to plan it out, have a business plan. I need a roadmap. I need a systematized business, and exactly like present it and fucking like draw a diagram of like the flow of like what am I gonna do, and then like pitch it, and then that's it. So I'm gonna end it here, and as always, I'm gonna end it with a short meditation, sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations, because every thought matters. Thank you for watching, sending you good frequencies. May you be free from suffering.